guys, so today I'm going to be sharing with you guys the scariest thing that ever happened with owning Theo. Theo is up here. You might see him burrow down, like down here. Probably not though, because he is asleep. But this is kind of like the scariest thing that has ever happened with him. So yeah. So it was the first night of me having him, and I would say it was about actually no. I got him at 6 p.m., okay? And it was probably like 7 p.m., right? So he's been in his cage for an hour, and his cage is right here. You see, my bed is right there. And I was laying here watching him because I wanted to watch him throughout the whole entire night. Like, I literally stayed up all night watching him. Make sure that he was good. So, basically, I was just laying here watching him, and he had this water bottle in his cage, which I'll show you in a second. And whenever I went to get him, and I asked the lady, what size water bottle do you recommend? She was like, oh, this one. I knew it was not going to work out. It was way too big. So she told me this thing here, and he was baby, like he was tiny at this point. So I was like, I don't know. But I got it anyway, knowing that, like, I don't know, no. So I got this water bottle for him, and this thing, which I do not recommend. So I put it in here, as so, and I got this little thing around it, like this, and I bent this to where it would fit in his cage. So it looked like this, and I was like, cheap, simple, great. Wrong. So, as you can see, it has holes, like, in here, and around the sides, right in here, same on this side. I didn't think anything of it. So, this is hanging in the cage like this. Well, watching Theo, and I looked down at my phone for like a split second. I looked back up, literally looked down, looked back up. His foot was stuck in this crack, and he was hanging like this, like hanging by one foot. You don't understand how quickly I got up and grabbed him and just like kind of picked him up some and got it down, because I don't like to touch my hamsters like whenever they first come home, but I had to. So he was stuck and dangling from this water bottle, and that is why I do not use water bottles. So this is like kind of me explaining why I don't use water bottles. So yeah, that's what happened with the water bottle story. That's not the only story that I have for you. It was like 2 days of me having him, and for the past like 2 nights, I've woken up and he has been in his little red hut. I was like, okay, cool, great, he's gonna sleep there. I woke up 2 nights of me having him. He was not in his red hut. He was not in his tunnel. He was nowhere to be found in his cage. Like, I had no clue where he was. I kind of looked around in the bedding. I couldn't see him anywhere. Like, he was like gone. So my crazy self was so scared, right? And I went to my mom's house because I had to, and I told my mom. I was like, I don't think Theo's in his cage. So we were like, we don't really know what to do. We called my dad, and my dad came up here and looked through the bedding, like dug through the bedding and could not find him anywhere. Like, dug through all the bedding, took all the bedding out, could not find him anywhere. So I am like crying, like freaking out, because I've just had him for like the past couple of days. So I come home here from my mother's, which is a good distance, it's not like we're next door neighbors. No, I drove all the way over here. Well, my mom did. And I come here and digging through the bedding, could not find him. And this is whenever the bedding was like super high, so it went kind of like this. So I was like, oh my god, did he climb out? Oh, freaking out. So I'm like digging through all this like foot or 2 of bedding, and we could not find him. My mom was like, Madison's probably too much bedding, take it out, take it out, take it out. And I was like, oh my god, I don't want to, he needs to have a burrowing room. And she was like, just take it out. So I took it out. I was literally going like this and picking up the bedding and putting it into a trash bag to try and find him, because I thought I was going to find him like dead or something, or he wasn't going to be in there. Like, I was scared to death. And my mom was like, move, Madison, let me find him. I got so mad. And so she's picking up bedding. There's handfuls and handfuls and handfuls. So is my dad, and so am I. And just like, he was not in the cage. So finally, my mom is like really scared, because like I've wanted this hamster for a really long time, and I was like loved him. And my mom is like, all of us are kind of just like looking at each other, and I'm like crying. And then my mom didn't like say anything. She's still digging through the bedding, and she feels, I didn't know this, but like she felt like a warm spot right in the corner, like the very corner where like nobody had looked, because it's the corner. Who would be in a corner? Feels a warm spot, but didn't say anything. And kind of dug through it really slowly. And there he was, in his baby self, curled up in a ball like this big. And my mom said, oh my god, he's right there. And then like my dad was like so really dissociated. Like, I started crying even more because we had found him, and like it was just like a crazy day. So then we took that bedding out, and then we used it for my rabbit, because my rabbit wanted to try this new type of bedding. I don't know. I don't even think she likes it, but whatever. And we found her, or we found him, not the bunny, we found him. And everything has been good ever since. He has been sleeping in his little red hut, thank God. And I haven't lost him since. But yeah, that is why I do not use these water bottles, because he got his foot stuck, and so I might like fill it with cardboard or something to make it better. I don't really know, but I really want to use a water bottle, but I know they build up with bacteria so very quickly, so I don't really know. But yeah, that is the scariest moments with Theo since I've had him. So thanks for watching the story time, guys. And one more thing. Y'all need to comment things that you want me to like film, because like I literally have like no more ideas on what to film. Y'all gotta leave me some ideas. Whatever y'all say, I will do. I promise. Unless it's like something crazy, like get another hamster. No, it's not happening. But yeah, anything else, I will totally film. So please comment that down below, and like and subscribe.